Hot and bothered. How you feeling, dude, after practice? Hot and bothered. No, it's pretty good. We had great practice throughout the day, but here we pushed the initiation slightly, but apparently we were going too fast. That's what I was told. All in all, pretty good. Hey Joel, we gotta isolate that keypad. We gotta make sure the water's topped up because I didn't know that was a thing. Never had a problem with that before, but we overheated like crazy and it blew all the water out of the system. So we gotta make sure that's topped up, add it to the list. Otherwise, our rebuild on the engine's fantastic. Oil pressures are great. Better than they've ever been, honestly. I think we're good for tomorrow. It's just dialing in the entry here. This track is so fast. You're actually questioning whether you should continue to go faster or not. So that's how fast it is. Basically, we're going as fast as the car can possibly go, where I know a lot of guys are pedaling for the first 100 to 200 feet, then flooring it. I'm just flooring it, which might be it's probably 20 kilometers an hour faster than what most are doing. But it's hard. It's hard to manage that at the far end. I believe I went a little bit wider and I got a little bit into the rubble, and because I think I had it otherwise, but I went wider than I usually did. Other than that, good start. My head's like throbbing. The level of the driving here is insane. It's crazy. They need to do a live stream and get some English people showing the world what's going on here. We're gonna do some things to the car, pack up. It's supposed to rain all night, go to the hotel, get a good sleep. That's it. into the next day. Pouring rain, nice and cold. It's supposed to stop round one. So we're gonna get 2 practices probably in the wet. It's gonna dry off, and then we're gonna qualify at 3:30. Everything went well at the end of yesterday. Everything looks good today. No real issues to report, and that's all I got for you. We're gonna see how it goes. We might fly off, we might not. Yeah, we're going into qualifying. Weather has stopped raining, but the track is soaking wet. So I'm 5th. There's 26 drivers, and they only do a top 16. So good luck to me, Matt, and everyone else. There's like 10 or 12 drivers here on FDF, so we'll put a good show on for everybody. reality is this track is like crazier than most US tracks, most FD tracks. This track would be comparable to Irwindale in FD and Latvia in Drift Masters. Entry speeds, big banks. Now you make it wet and it's actually patchy right now. Man, the bank was carrying so much speed because the water runs off. Right as soon as the banks goes to flat, instantly wet again. So I shot wide on the inner clip just because of the speed I had in the bank. I patched it together. I was first for qualifying for a while, but they do reverse, so the best drivers go last, so whoever did well last year. So I think I ended up 5th. Tommy ended up 6th. When Tommy does a 69 in qualifying, you know, it's tough. So I got 71. First place was an 80. And that's how tough it is. So we did well considering. I just wanted to be opposite to Tommy, which I believe 5 and 6 are opposite. I think we're good there. I'm really sad Matt didn't make it. Yeah, just for some perspective for this track, it's crazy.
Josiah the FDF Race Shop, pilote montagnier qui a roulé partout dans le monde, roule extrêmement bien toute la fin de semaine, avait roulé hier, avait roulé des pratiques, des bons tandems, que ce soit en lead ou en chase. Had a great weekend so far, ready for big battles in the top 16. Who are you running with today?
Big French, but thank you guys for coming out in the rain.
Alright, come on!
Yeah, main sponsors, FTF Race Shop, Vibrant, Kansai, lots of good wheels. I make a lot of suspension for these guys. I'm happy to compete with the competitors from Just and Ride Type, it doesn't matter. We're just here to drift. Thank you guys for coming out, and it's going to be some good battles.
Yeah, thank you for being here, man. Thank you.
Honestly, he almost had me. We were running a fairly conservative setup. Spotter, he's been doing great, Chris, but you know, Ricky has been patchy throughout practice, but he really put it down there. So the only reason I won was because my lead was like pretty good, and his was a bit shaky. But I don't know how his chase was though. It seemed like I didn't do nearly as good in the chase as I should have, so that's why I feel like it was close. But maybe it wasn't. But we really need to amp it up for these next guys because Kevin's extremely fast and everyone else is as well. I mean, we are too, but yeah, he pleasantly surprised me. Good friend of mine, known him for a long time, so that's good. Anyway, so we're in the top 8. Weather is like consistently bad, so at least it's consistent. You know, it's always difficult when it's patchy. Enough about the weather though, we got to deal with it. Drift Masters was 3 out of 6 rounds was rain, and even in Latvia there was rain during practice, so technically 4 out of 6 rounds in a pro setting is rain. So you really got to just get used to it. There's rain on your lens, by the way. Well, it was good battle with Kevin. Kevin's on all FTF race shop stuff, so no worries there. This is one of his home tracks, so he's actually known for the fastest entry ever recorded here. And he wanted it bad. In the chase, it was a little awkward. He was like ahead of me because he left super early. I'm not gonna say that messed me up at all, but definitely just like plays with your minds. I mean, next time we see him, he's definitely, I would say the only difference was that I guess he wanted it a little bit more, although of course I wanted it to win. But there is a difference mentally when you really want to win and then you can't lose. So I've definitely been in the headspace where I felt I can't lose. LZ World Tour was like one of those times. That's when you get in a rhythm and when everything seems fun and no longer stressful. Here I would say it was a little stressed, not quite fun yet. If I had won the next one, we would have been in the fun zone and then no worries anywhere else. But either way, good event, good first time back here. And the car did great after our rebuild. I mean, we had a lot of challenges. The rebuild was great. And all in all, good takeaway, top 8 finish. That's all for now. We'll see you next time.